Hello and welcome, everybody. We've got a 3-man party stream for you here today. Gonna draft a DraftKings Best Ball. Teams going to rip open a July Blitz Best Ball pack. Gonna talk football. Big, exciting day for the OTM gang. Ready for the football season to be back. We're only 6 days away from our Jolly July, Christmas in July stream next week on Tuesday, talking all things football. Going to be a really fun end of July and March into August as football season approaches. Of course, at least one of us on this stream is very ready for football season. 4,000 plus drafts in at this point in time. We've got Justin, we've got TJ.
Oh, where's 4,000 come from?
I don't know. I'm just making up numbers these days, man. It's impossible to keep track of the real number of drafts that you've done. It's outrageous. How many have you done?
730, probably, something like that.
730. Not a ton of DraftKings drafts out there. Everybody drafting and streaming underdog. So we thought it would be an awesome time to draft a little bit on DraftKings. So should be pretty fun. TJ, Justin, and I are all going to try to get in a $10 draft and see how it goes. Justin, TJ, welcome. Any words for the people before we jump into drafting?
I haven't done a draft in a while, so I'm going to be, greasing the wheels a little bit, getting geared up for football season. And Justin's rocking TOC jersey over there. Had a fun announcement earlier today with TOC coming back, so we'll talk more about that next week. And I'm ready for football.
I heard that Stogie was rocking it late night when I ended up deciding to go to bed because it was like past midnight and I was exhausted. And Stogie came down to the casino rocking his TOC jersey. So JM back. Football is back. We are pumped. Am I driving this from screen sharing for the giraffe board?
I'm definitely not driving it. I've never done a draft on DK, so I think we'll leave it to the professional here.
That's okay. I'll get it going. But yeah, it should be fun. I've just got off stream doing one with Dan Zach, doing some underdog and perfect poker crossover after the WSOP just ended. He just made it back home as well. But it is football season now. Okay, here's what we are going to do. So both of you, are you two ready? Because what's going to happen is we're going to try to all get in the same one. I will go first. So then just in case, like, I get into a other one, I'll just multitask on my phone or something. But ideally, we can all get in at the same time.
I'm ready. Born ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Don't do it yet. You still got to... I'm trying to see if there's a way for us to see.
Oh, wait, hold on. Am I ready? I thought I was ready. Now I'm not so sure.
Do I just need to click the enter button?
Because I'm not on that screen, yeah.
I'm not on this screen either. Do I need to click
hit the enter button.
Screen? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now I see that screen.
All right. Yeah, now I'm good.
All right. I hit it. Let's see what number I am. 6 of 12. You guys should be able to get in. We can probably get some people in the chat joining us as well.
I'm in at 7 of 12.
Yeah, it doesn't auto refresh. So there's
I'm
9
in
of
9 of 12.
Let's see who else can join us. Trying to get that $1 million top prize. Only paying $10 to get a chance at it.
All right, give me the quick ELI 5 here before this thing fills. What do we need to draft here? Is this like very similar to underdog BBM, I assume, correct?
Sure. It's DK scoring, so it's full PPR.
Okay.
There's 100-yard rushing, receiving bonus, 300 passing for the 3 points. It is 18 rounds. It is 20 rounds instead of 18 rounds. So that's a big thing as well there. So I think it allows you to take a bit more of a safe route if you want, by drafting 3 QBs, 3 tight ends, 4 tight ends. We just did a 4 tight end underdog team as well. Yeah. And let's see what we got here in the room. Look at the draft board. We got Coop and TJ right next to each other in the 10 and the 11 spot. I'm sitting here in the 3rd. Anyone in chat, did you make it in? I see a couple familiar names, but I'm not sure if they are in chat today. So hello.
All right, so full DK
ATX says
scoring.
I'm in. I don't know what's your username on DraftKings if you're in here.
ATX Bearcat. There we go. H-Town Bearcat right there in the 6th spot. Sup, Bearcat.
I was looking for the ATX part, not for the Bearcat part.
All right, let's see this here. Contest details.
What do you want me to pull up? Contest details right there. We still got a minute before we're starting here. Contest details. Top 2 are advancing. You got to go to the full Best Ball page to get all the info. It's really not the cleanest from like an information.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for is like round 1 is through week 14 and then 15, 16, 17. Okay.
Yeah. And
this is very similar to the 555 that you drafted, Justin, while I was just like essentially asking questions that we did last week.
Yeah. Difference is, so again, 2 out of 12 advanced the first round. I believe this is like 1 out of 12, 1 out of 12, and then an 1,100 person finals, which is just insane. Where underdog, it's 2 out of 12, then it's 1 out of 16, 1 out of 16, and then a 445, I think, or 450, something like that, person final. And the one that you and I did, the 555, is 2 out of 12, 1 out of 6, 1 out of 5, and then a 29 person final. But that's the difference in a $10 entry versus a $555 one.
Yeah, I mean, makes total sense. I've got no rankings. I'm like that guy at the poker table in Vegas, Justin, where he's like, you asked him, do you upload rankings? And he's like, I just draft off feel. I'm going off feel completely here for this is my first NFL best ball draft this year. So
and to be clear, some of the sharpest people in the industry prefer to draft off ADP. And I think Overzet, some of the streamers and stuff, like, because maybe not Overzet, but Davis Maddock, I'm pretty sure, likes drafting off ADP. And for them, it's, hey, they know who they want. And so this allows them to see where that falling value is. So it's definitely like when I was asking if you use rankings, probably fine not to. But if you don't like have any site that you at least like subscribe to, that tells me it was a bit more of a casual and larger reach of best ball, which was just amazing to see. I'm on the clock. I guess I'll go CMC.
Consigliere says, what platform are we on? We're on DraftKings.
He's joking. See the LOL. I mean, honestly, one of the main reasons why people have not been streaming DraftKings in the past was because there was literally no draft board. And so trying to stream a best ball draft without a draft board is just a nightmare. Like, it's a losing proposition. There are still some challenges with the UI for DraftKings, opportunities for improvement, but I will say they have made substantial improvement by just having the draft board. And then we can't see it right now. Maybe I'll be able to find it, but the payouts for this contest are extremely well done. But I don't know if we're able to see the payouts from here, which is probably a challenge right there. But they're very, very flat, which is great to see. All right, Coop is on the clock, followed by TJ. What you doing?
It's a good question. What am I doing?
Pretty much once you get to, like, honestly 9 to 12, there's no wrong answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave AJ Brown for TJ. I'm gonna go a little CD Lamb, I think.
Okay. I like grabbing CD in that spot for a couple reasons. One is you can sometimes get ASB back, which gives you the week 17 correlation. I like the fact that Dak you can grab later on. He goes, I think, around like pick 90. Let's see where Dak is going. His ADP is 92 right now. And then similarly, Brandon Cooks is also available around that turn area. His ADP is 86. So if you look at the draft board, you can be like, all right, that is, they don't have the, but it's somewhere around like 9 and 10 or something, I think, for where you can snag both of those. Teach, Homer, goes AJ Brown.
Had to do it. I liked Amon-Ra too. I see he just went.
So much for that Amon-Ra coming back.
But yeah, I agree. All those wide receivers there is like, they're all really good.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing Garrett Wilson there, but I think we're going to get pretty used to that pretty quickly once we see what he's like with Rodgers. Ooh,
Yeah,
Devontae
he's
Adams
lower,
still
but
here,
honestly,
huh?
my favorite of those wide receivers hasn't even been drafted yet. There it is. The consigliere knows. Herzig knows. Consigliere knows what I love. Definitely love me some Devontae. Also,
I was surprised that he was still there. I went with him.
I like grabbing Devontae from the 10 and the 9 because I believe that he is just as good, if not better than the others. And then in the second, it also gives me a unique build because for the most part, Devontae is going like 14. So if you pair him with someone like 18, that's actually a rather unique build. So I'm getting unique without giving up much value.
Game theory, baby.
Who'd
Who'd you go with, Coop?
I'm going Garrett Wilson. I'm believing the hype. I loved Wilson in college and gonna get Rodgers. So I'll go Garrett Wilson. Like it. Sticking near the top of the board, keeping it safe. Don't want to make too many mistakes in the first 2 rounds, guys.
Nah, no mistakes. No mistakes.
There'll be plenty of laughs come round. I don't know, 7, 8 when I don't even know what team guys are on. So that'll be fun.
It's interesting for the first couple rounds because while the difference in each ADP pick is the largest the earlier in the draft you are, meaning the difference between pick 180 and 181 is like pretty much 0, while the difference between 1-1 and 1-2 or 1-2 and 1-2-3 is substantial. So in these early rounds, there are opportunities to kind of screw up, but there's also this is the easiest way to get different in the early rounds because later on, wonkiness is just going to happen from ADP and things falling. Stuff stays pretty much by the book early. So if you really get a unique aspect, say you went Jalen Waddle and Devonta Smith to start off the first and second, I don't know if anyone has drafted that in this tournament structure yet. So let's say those 2 are the ones that have the biggest 2 weeks in week 17. You now have a uniqueness aspect that's pretty valuable. Oh, I'm back in the clock. Who should we take? I've already got a running back. This is where it gets a little ugly with what we are doing. I'm just going to start off with an RB build. Grab a little Saquon. Although
what's up with Saquon? He's he ain't happy right now. He wants to pay that man his money. A lot of running back drama going on.
Running back strike. Saquon. Running back strike across the league. Not happy about it.
And we saw what happened when Le'Veon Bell did not work out well for him. I think Saquon, at least the Giants tried to negotiate in good faith, and they gave him some decent offers. Like Josh Jacobs, they just didn't at all. So there's definitely a level of concern in my mind. I don't really like starting 3 running backs. So like if Henry fell, it would have been a tough decision. Probably grab some Mark Andrews here, go elite tight end, and then just really go heavy on the wide receivers going forward.
All right, Justin, explain the comment here from the boss man Consigliere. He says on DraftKings they can go 5 wide receivers after 110 before the cliff. What exactly is the cliff? What are we talking about here?
Do you notice how he included your name in there?
Coop, FYI. Basically, everybody knows this except for you, Coop. So just so you know, now you know is what.
Or this is. Let me give an example. Hey, Coop, it's not raining outside or anything right now. You don't need a raincoat. You should just walk right out there and see if you stay dry while you're in the middle of a hurricane.
I have literally 0 clue what in the world you're talking about. I'm trying to focus in over here. This guy's talking about a fucking hurricane.
The consigliere is saying he's just dumb. Yeah, no, there's a cliff that is before that. So I think he's basically making a joke and saying, yeah, don't worry about that. After 110, you can get lots of wide receivers.
AKA, there's no wide receivers after 110, so stock up. All right, thanks.
Stock up, baby.
To be honest, it should be for me because I'm the one who went no wide receivers in the first 3, which is a little scary. But on DraftKings, sometimes you can fall some catching values.
Oh, all right. On the clock.
Don't make us. We're gonna ban this. We don't want to ban them. We're just gonna put them in.
Come on now. Let's keep.
We're gonna give you one more chance. One more chance, Dumb and Dumber, and
keep
more.
It above board. Oh boy.
What are you thinking?
Well, I was gonna go Brees Hall, but he got sniped right in front of me. So I'm just gonna go Lamar. Why not?
Oh, I was thinking about Lamar. What's the deal with Gibbs?
Gibbs is good. I mean, they gave like DeAndre Swift like 261 receptions in 2 years for a player that they pretty much hate. And then now they draft a guy 12 overall. They have a history. Jared Goff likes passing to his running backs. I think Dave Montgomery's still going to be a major role, but like Gibbs could just be an absolute beast. Like especially if Montgomery went down with an injury or something. But I think Gibbs is a great play.
Like it. Yeah, I wanted to add a little RB action there.
Now, Coop has missed out on a couple of Week 17 correlation opportunities. Could have grabbed Gibbs for the Detroit Dallas. Could have grabbed Amari Cooper for the Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
but, no.
I was looking. I literally just pulled up Week 17 schedule and saw it's Browns Jets. So I'm not exactly thrilled about Browns Jets.
Has anyone created like a very nice, easy Week 17 graphic that I can just like
ESPN.
save?
ESPN. You go to the schedule and then Week 17.
Yeah, I know I can do. I know I can do that, but like I feel like rank them in terms of like which games are projected to be.
TJ's on the clock. He doesn't know that he's on the clock right now.
I don't know I'm on the clock. Doesn't ETR have something like that?
I think all the true drafters, they have it in the back of their head already right now.
Yeah,
you ask if you need to know who the Week 17 is, just say it and
need some cheat sheets.
We'll give you it. Just you right here. We're right here.
All right.
What do we think, Coop?
Debo. I might just go Homer early. And just go Najee, but I don't know if I really love that, to be quite honestly.
Yeah, now this dude in chat's challenging you to a 5-5-5 draft, Justin. Best ball for rolls.
Hey, we're there. Yeah,
I'm going Homer.
What is your screen name? What is your screen name on Underdog or DK Dumb and Dumber or We'd be happy to get some heads up bets going if that's what we want.
Love it.
We got a nice format. Hey, yeah, with Dan Zach was on there. It was a really entertaining stream with him, just because he definitely does not have like the industry hive mind. Like he's very unique the way he builds. He's very data driven around it. He obviously has done some simulations around this, and you can just tell he's very. I want the ADP. I want this process. Yeah. Okay. What are we looking at?
Guys, I love a stream when someone's just going to start challenging Justin to heads up for rolls. I mean, can we get any better? This is fantastic. This is unbelievable. Right. Dumb and Dumber. We appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate somebody that's willing to mix it up.
I need some wide receivers. San Francisco, Washington, New York Giants, LAR, Baltimore, Miami. No correlation aspects besides Terry, which is a bit of a reach. Let's grab DeAndre. I'm still happy with him, even though going to Tennessee and such. I think he's going to just be a target monster, especially in half PPR. I mean, in full PPR. Let's see what else we got. So, this Soper 72 is definitely interesting, going 4 RBs to start off. Curious to see how that goes. No one went 4 wide receivers. Bearcat here, who's in chat, only one to go 3 wide receivers. Pretty strong. Coming back around to me, Judy Williams gone. I could go Christian Kirk. Oh, Christian Kirk goes. I'm going to draft Terry. Gives me a Week 17 bring back to Christian McCaffrey. And again, I need the wide receivers. That sounds good. All right. So I was on stream last hour, but I saw a lot of people were excited about TOC. What'd you see out there in the Discords and the Twitters?
We're ready, baby. We're back. Saw we opened back up general in the TOC Discord. Saw some people talking through it in the OTM Jolly Joker Discord.
Pretty
excited to get out there. Yes. If anyone out there has some TOC cards that they have held, you can log on to the OTM site now. Access your cards. If you have any account issues, you can open up tickets. We're fixing some account stuff. So it's gonna be a fun ramp up over the next 7 weeks until football, I believe, right? Exactly. 49 days
49 days, yeah.
until the first Thursday night game. Can't believe it. Pretty excited.
Gosh, that's scary because I have so many drafts that I still need to do.
How many are you gonna get to? 1,000 plus, I guess.
Yeah, I have to. I still need to do over 100 BBMs. I need to do 50 of these. I have 100 of the drafters want to do, but those fill so slowly. I doubt I will. A ton of the 555s. Yeah, I would guess that I'll probably end up in the like low thousands or something like that.
Love it.
If you're asking me what my screen name is on Underdog, it's Justin Herzig. Pretty transparent and straightforward. Although I made a joke. There's the chess Liam, and then now there's a checkers Liam. I wanted to make like 3D chess Liam, but I can't change your name. All right, Coop went with Ayuk, San Francisco wide receiver. TJ grabbing Herbert, naked Herbert.
I know. That's why I was so hesitant, but it felt like a nice place to get him. I have to find some backdoor stacks.
You got Quentin Johnson coming up. You got Gerald Everett a little later on. Definitely some opportunities there for the Herbert aspect. All right.
One thing that I never do in these drafts, I need to do more of. Obviously, it just comes with some experience, but I never look ahead at like where my next pick is going to be ADP wise, and then scroll down and look at my options. That is definitely a weakness in my game here. From one rookie to another somewhere out there, you got to look ahead at your picks and take a look at ADP and see what's going to happen.
Yeah, agreed. And Underdog has these as the actual ADP numbers, which I think is more helpful because we mentally, like I can tell you, as I mentioned, like Rashad Bateman here, his ADP is 105, but then I've got to like do some quick math with like shit, but where is 105 on here? But it's definitely helpful. And that's what I was talking about with you earlier. With the Dallas, you can get Brandon Cooks, you can get you can get Brandon Cooks and Dak as that quick one. Yeah. ATX here asking, give me the 2-minute overview of the Blitz. So two things there. There's two different kind of fantasy sports games that we have at OTM. One is Blitz, which is kind of a form of best ball without the draft. It's more pack based. You open a pack. In that pack, there's 20 cards, and then you select 12, and that's your lineup for the season. It's kind of like a Blitz version where you still get the fun sweat. There's some strategy elements, but without the 45-minute hour draft. And then the other is the Owners Club, and that is more digital trading cards throughout the season. You buy packs of cards, and then you play those cards in free contests throughout the year. So we've got both of those that'll be going on for this fantasy season at OTM. At the end of this draft, we'll probably do a pack party, as it says in the title, where we'll open up a pack. We'll gift it to someone that is in chat. It'll be fun. We are coming back around to me. I still need some wide receivers. Gotta pass on any kind of value because I need wide receiver. Jordan Addison just arrested for going 140 miles per hour. I believe it was in his Ferrari that he probably posted about a week ago.
Jesus.
I mean, when you get a new toy like a Ferrari.
Goodness.
Okay. So I wonder if that'll impact his ADP, whether he'll start falling at all. I don't know what the history is of reckless driving tickets. I don't think he would get suspended for that. I hope not. I don't know. If he smoked weed, he'd probably be done for the season. But
facts.
That very
can't have
fact.
That. All right. So I grabbed JSN. Coming back around. Stogie. Thorborn, I believe that's probably a spelling issue. I'm sure Neil will be on that for the points for Blitz.
When golf. When we draft in golf, then I actually know the players.
Yeah, wasn't arrested. Don't get arrested for, I guess, reckless driving. I think, thankfully, he was not under the influence.
I was going to say,
far worse. I've never gone 140. Back in the day, like I tested my car a little. I got up to around like 120, 125. Then my car just started shaking way too much. But 140 is pretty crazy. Kids, don't drive too fast at home.
Stay safe out there.
All right. We got like a Miles Sanders value falling, but I'm so heavily invested with McCaffrey and Barkley. I don't think I need to be spending on another running back this early. There's Trevor Lawrence goes. I'm still probably going with wide receivers. Lots of options here. There's your Quentin Johnston. We'll see if he falls down to you, TJ.
I know. I've got him queued up. I see one of Coop's guys is going to be in his range too, maybe for his homer pick.
Yeah, look, George Pickens there.
Yeah.
Georgie.
Oh, speaking of him, he just got snagged.
Pickens goes. Yeah. All right, I have the tough decision. Do I believe the consigliere that he thinks Addison's going to get 3 games? I do not believe that is the case. So I think he's a little bit of a value. Oh, it feels ugly drafting someone with that kind of risk. Miles Sanders is the falling value. All right. I went Miles Sanders.
Miles.
I really do not have much Miles Sanders, but I'm getting about a round of ADP value. Maybe I can not go with another running back for a while. I just didn't love the wide receiver spot. Hopefully I can still snag 2 nice ones here. We got an auto drafter in the 1.01 as well.
I was just seeing that little green guy there. So that's just telling you someone's drafting the top, I assume.
Yeah. So whatever the top, or by the rankings, whether it's the top of the ADP or top of rankings, it'll go quicker too. For the 555s, we usually actually have 1, if not 2 people that are auto drafting each time. So it's just because it's filled. Mainly because it fills so slowly, so people kind of enter, and then a couple hours later it goes live and they didn't realize it. Or it's because there's each year there's usually 1 or 2 people who actually max it out while auto drafting every time. Just talk about whales. That's like $83,000
firing. Whew. Yeah.
Coop on the board again. 1 QB, 1 running back, 4 wide receivers. How are you feeling here?
I mean, Houston stinks, but I feel like Dameon Pierce is fine.
That's a strong value too at this
spot.
I
mean, I'll just take the ADP here, I think.
I mean, you got him in pick 82. He's ADP of 70. That's a full round
my stack.
of ADP value.
I know.
Quentin Johnston falls to TJ.
Stack it up.
I mean, I look at my team and I have no idea where correlation is at all here. So I can't. I just have one guy from a bunch of teams.
That's okay. I mean, you got a quarterback that you don't need to correlate either, just because he has such running upside. And then you can always grab later on, like a Brock Purdy. You can grab, if you want to grab Baker, you can grab CJ Stroud. You can grab Aaron Rodgers. You could even grab Dak. Literally, you can
I have Dak
any of
and
your
Rodgers
others
queued up, so kind of just gonna see what happens there.
TJ grabs Cooks.
Lots of wide receivers.
Dak at 92
I got a little
ADP. You got 87.
A little mini correlation with Gibbs.
It's too late. TJ took Coops. TJ took Cooks from Coop, and now Coop has the option.
I guess I did do that.
It's okay, because Coop passed on him by going Dameon Pierce, which makes sense, getting the value. But he gets the Dak Prescott there.
Yeah, I think it's just going to go Dak.
I was debating Evan Ingram there. Would that have been bad? Is this like the tight end dead zone?
I don't like Evan Ingram. I think Brandon Cooks is a better pick there. But would it have been bad? No. You already have 5 other wide receivers. You're 3 of your
that would have been the only
4.
reason, is because my wide receivers are pretty strong.
Yeah, I think Evan Ingram would have been perfectly fine there. Just don't love it. Tight ends actually went pretty early this draft. A lot of times we've been seeing tight ends falling. Okay, back to me. Traylon Burks, and I already have DeAndre Hopkins. Are we setting up a Ryan Tannehill stack? Woo-wee!
I mean, I don't think you can describe a Ryan Tannehill stack any better than
We are living on the edge. All right, we're going to get some quick picks come back to me because that's an auto draft. That's an auto draft. It'll go back to Chris Air. I'm going to be back in the clock. As I mentioned, I needed to get some more wide receivers. Let's just really hope that Chris Air does not take Rashad Bateman here. There's a major wide receiver drop off after Bateman in my mind. If he does take him, well, I can go Daniel. Okay, he goes Elijah Moore. I'm going to grab Bateman. Let me just make sure that's what I want. Yeah, I need the 5th wide receiver. Let's go Bateman.
I mean, I don't think he's going to make it to me. But what's the deal with Odell Beckham, Justin? Like Odell and Lamar, like that going to be a thing, or is Odell just old and dust? I know drafting old guys isn't very popular based on just watching some streams.
So the pros for Odell are that he has the most paid wide receiver on the team, which often, there's a positive correlation between player contract, salary, guaranteed money, and how much they play. He actually looked pretty decent when he was on the field last. So, that's not bad. He correlates with Lamar. Again, not bad. The negatives are I don't want anything to do with him.
The negatives are just about everybody on every stream ever has been like, why would you ever draft Odell Beckham Jr.?
Yeah, it definitely seems like the people drafting Odell are the ones who are not on Twitter watching the streams.
Did we just talk somebody into drafting Odell? Yeah. We talked Mr. Chris the Comet into drafting.
Chris the Comet going. All right. We saw Bearcat in chat. Let's see how Bearcat is doing. Just went Geno and Tua. I believe he's got Tyreek and Waddle. So gets that double stack there. Also has some DK Metcalf and Kenneth Walker. So he is strong stacked there, Bearcat. I like it. Also, grabbed Zay Flowers here, which is a bring back to that Miami game as well. So he's going full stack there. And he's got Deontay Johnson as the bring back to the Seattle. So he is going full 2 games. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every single one of his players, all 9, are in 2 games. That is impressive. Well done, Bearcat. I don't think you've been reaching too much either on them. A little bit, but not bad. Coop grabs his guy, Freiermuth, little baby Gronk.
Little Penn State and Steelers double dip there for me. Love when that happens.
That's very true. TJ going with P. Ryan, getting his 2nd running back on the clock here.
Little run back to the Charger stack too.
Yeah, I like that. Where'd Javonte?
Taking another running back here too.
AJ Dillon playing Minnesota. You can find a bring back later on if you wanted. Otherwise,
all right. So my team, if I have Lamar and I have Dak, how much do I really want Rodgers? And if so, I feel like I just got to take Lazard. Do I just don't need Rodgers?
No.
All right. Well, we're still going to take Lazard, I think.
Yeah, Bearcat, nicely done.
Let's see how many rounds can Bearcat go before he drafts someone outside of the pit Seattle? He's got Jalen Warren coming up, but it's getting a little dicey. This may be the pick that he veers outside of those 2 games. I can't think off the top of my... Oh, he could grab Devin Achane. Could definitely grab Achane to keep the Miami going. He says it is now. But you could do the Achane. It's not even much of a reach.
Now's the time.
He's considering it, thinking about it, pulling the trigger on Zay Jones. Veers outside the stack. Okay, we need to start looking at QBs for me. Can't go Baltimore, can't go Seattle. I don't love that Daniel Jones went. I was looking at him. Who drafted some Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones goes right here to Soper, Mr. 4RB to start off. Juju. Anthony Richardson, Kirk Cousins. This is going to piss off someone early. No, it won't even piss off pick one because he's
auto draft.
Yeah, there's nothing to stack here, but like I think I may just kind of want the ADP value, and Kirk Cousins maybe distributes a decent amount. We'll grab that to begin with.
What do you mean? I thought there was 3 points for a pancake block. What are we talking about here? No blocking stats, no blocking points. What the heck's going on?
Chris came back, no longer auto drafting, but he's already got Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen, so I don't think he would have wanted. I think early on he was planning on maybe getting some Cousins. He got Jefferson, he got Hawkinson. Oh wait, and I didn't even grab it. If I grabbed Addison, that actually would have worked out really well for Cousins. Ooh. Hindsight. Oh, and you just took Anthony Richardson. Strong pick there. That's what I was planning on doing. We're in a bit of an ugly spot. We can throw some Rashad Penny in. Don't really love anything else. We're going to at least queue up Osborne just so maybe we can get one QB that is stacked. But for right now, let's grab Rashad Penny. 10, 7, 13, 9, 4 RBs. This could be a hyper fragile build. We'll at least stop with 4 running backs for a bit. I know. I was hoping to be able to get Anthony Richardson and Cousins there. But because Anthony Richardson, Cousins, and then Tannehill would have been actually pretty decent. What are you guys thinking with your teams right now? How are you feeling?
No idea.
I think I like my team. Still, I don't have any tight ends, but I can target some late tight end stuff and just keep adding to it here. I was maybe gonna take Jacoby Myers.
Coop is on the clock right now.
I feel like I need running backs, but I don't like any of these guys.
That's what happens when you get to the end of round 11.
I mean,
I'm really surprised that you don't like any of the running backs available right now.
Can't tell if that's a joke. Just going with the rookie, man. Just going with I think he's a rookie, or maybe he's a sophomore.
He's a rookie, but there is a sophomore that I thought you would have maybe wanted to draft.
Is that Mitchell?
Nope. A little closer to home. A little closer to home for you.
Well, I have Najee, so what's the point?
Warren?
What's the point? Well, Jalen's gonna be the starter halfway through the season.
Well, then my team is dust anyways, and this $10 is dusted off as if it wasn't already.
Look at that. Coop there talking about drafting like you are right. Strong process-oriented thinking.
Coop sharp, baby.
I mean, I'm already handcuffed enough. I don't need to start drafting handcuffs here.
I'm going to get all this Cousins hate from the consigliere. Do you know how many QBs are projected to throw for more passing touchdowns than Kirk Cousins? Go ahead, guess how many? It is shockingly not a lot. So my hope is that he spreads the ball enough and at least gives me enough points that my late stack options, including that Tannehill, maybe another one, are able to give me some spike weeks when the playoffs come. QB's looking at, I don't have anything there. That Jalen Warren just sitting there on the top of the running back board. Did he just go? There he goes. Bearcat knew what to do. Can't believe Bearcat drafted the better running back in round 12 than Coop did in round 4. Oh, Chris the
so much hate.
Grabs KJ Osborne.
So much hate on
Just
Najee.
hating.
So much hate on Najee. It's a standard thing, you know. It's called groupthink, guys. Najee's gonna have a fantastic season. Don't listen to anybody.
Ugly. Okay, we are back here. I This is ugly. I don't want the running back. Darnell Moody's not a bad pick here. Adam Thielen is a horrible pick. Tight ends. You can go Dulcich is a possibility too. We'll grab Mooney. What does this give me? 1-4-6-1. Crusader's got a lot of strong wide receivers and is playing catch up right now, but doing a decent job. Okay. We are back. This is ugly. Oh my gosh.
It is ugly right now. Well, you don't want Adam Thielen?
It's just going to take the ADP value and just
You have
close
to,
my
but you
eyes.
never want to.
It's such an ugly spot right now.
Although the Vikings do have a sweet spot for me because for some reason I have found myself so many times with I think it's like a lot of Thanksgiving stuff where there's like 3-game DFS slates and I just end up like Kirk Cousins and like a quadruple stack on like a 3-game slate. So the Adam Thielen from
TJ's also forgetting to remind him
I know
that
he's not
he
on the
won
team
all
anymore.
the money. He won all the money by stacking up Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah, I
Adam
did.
Thielen. I mean, just for like three straight games, just winning all the cash.
Yeah. Barricade asking, how often are the ETR ranks updated? It could be 4 or 5 days with no updates if there's no reason to update them, or it could be every day. It's more of, hey, kind of news comes out and you have the 3 guys that are primarily working on it, which is Mark, Jack, and Leone, or go and make some changes, or you often have like me, Dink, Levitan, someone goes in there and goes, hey, saw this news, saw this blurb. What do we think about it? This player's ranked. They're falling from ADP wise. Do we still feel confident? Do we need to change any of the inputs? So I would say like often it's every day or two. There's probably some small change made as we get more and more into the training camp. Rookies reported, I think like 2-3 days ago. Once we see more stuff and reports coming out of training camp, those are going to be updated daily, if not multiple times a day.
Updated.
Can there be a trade back? Should we bring him back there? I know. Maybe after Addison goes and gets his 3-game suspension you talked about, they get like a trade, like a free agent reversal where they can bring him back.
Coop just sniped me. I'm gonna sound so dumb. Who's R. Johnson?
Roshan Johnson, rookie for I think Coop asked this last time.
Coop asked this last time. So now, that's good. Now Coop knows. Well, I'm taking him.
All right, rookie for Chicago. Chicago's going to be interesting. They also have Travis Homer. Like to figure out who's the game day actives there because it's. And
then obviously Fields is going to take up a lot of that game, I'm sure.
Who in the world is Sam Laporta, man? Who
the rookie for Detroit?
This guy. Are you kidding?
I'm trying to. Did he snipe?
Takes his 3rd tight end. I would have just taken Irv Smith, but I was literally like, well, this guy's not going to take a tight end. He already has 2.
Bro, don't be taking Sam Laporta, okay? That's my guy.
And I'm taking freaking Dawson Knox. I should have just taken him first.
This is why you draft Mark Andrews in the 3rd.
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about just loading up on garbage tight ends.
Pittman going Goddard and Njoku. Pretty solid 2 tight end build, but then grabbing Irv to go with his Joe Burrow. You should have seen the Joe Burrow, though.
True. I definitely did not look to that extent.
Yeah.
Definitely did not look to that extent. Hey, he's got 3 quarterbacks. Just grinding.
All right. I'm doing it. Putting user in timeout. 5-minute timeout, Dumb and Dumber. You just got a little too annoying. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
What was he doing now? I stopped paying attention to him.
That's probably the worst thing.
I was going to say, after he said he was 16, and I was like, he's acting perfect for his age. So,
Yeah, he's not 16.
Everyone's 16 on the internet, man.
That was the kids
Yeah,
thing when I was talking about the speeding. Okay. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We got to start figuring out some kind of quarterback situation here. Oh, there's just nothing good coming to place. I don't. Is there any back kind of stacks that I can get here? Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. There. We took Bryce Young.
Bryce.
Because Bryce gives us the Adam Thielen horrible correlation, but also Hayden Hurst later on can be another stack partner there. I know. That's not the back stack, Jack. That's the primary stack. That's been planned the entire time. That's why I needed another QB, because I can't leave myself with just like Sam Howell and Tannehill to go with ugly, naked Cousins. That Tannehill, that's been the, like, none of the QBs really mattered. We knew this was a DeAndre Hopkins, Traylon Burks, woohoo, Titans stack from the beginning.
That one was even better than the last one. I love it. You're improve every single time you improve.
Oh shit, I'm back. I really don't need more running backs. This is probably the last time to get decent. Gosh, I hate the scrolling in this. Vegas, Green Bay, Minnesota. We're going to grab Jaden Reed, because if we're going to at least have a naked Cousins, let's at least get a bring back for week 17 with Jaden Reed. Oh, I don't know.
Right.
What do we go?
We're entering the part of the draft where I literally barely know guys' names, so this should be a fun last 5 rounds.
Ooh, what a snipe. Hayden Hurst going like 2 rounds early to someone. Buffalo here. What? Oh, well, there's a little pain going on there.
Damn it! Oh, I wanted Kyler. Come on, man. Getting sniped every time.
Kyler, Marquise Brown. You let Kyler fall way too late.
And AJ Brown.
Yeah, you let Kyler fall way too late for that.
Got greedy.
Oh my gosh! I mean, what's his ADP is?
Oh man! Then I never know what to do once like my guy's been sniped. I'm like, geez.
His ADP is 146, and you are at pick 179. You're not allowed to be upset that a player didn't fall 4 rounds.
I'm going for the million, baby. I'm going for the million. Trying to draft that 0.1% team.
So you reach on Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox's ADP, wait for it, is 175. So you could have got him like, I don't know, 7
panic. I should have just taken Kyler there. That would have been absolutely money.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to take Jimmy G.
Even that would have been.
if Jimmy G got sniped there, it would have just been skull emojis all around.
With the Renfro. Nah,
right.
where'd Devontae? Oh, yeah, you got Devontae? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Devontae Renfro.
We got options.
We could throw on another Colt in the end.
Little indie bring back somewhere.
Yeah. Josh Downs is available like in the 18th or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Coops, you made up for your lack of running backs. You're having 4 in the last 6.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, right? I kind of got to get my fair share at least. Not very good ones though.
Proof point number 1 that DK is softer is I've gotten Coop on TJ drafting with me in a DK draft. There was some debate during Pat Corain's marathon stream between Liam and I, and he was saying that he felt that DK was softer than Underdog, and I think that's the first person to ever actually say that.
Was sharper?
Softer. Yes, sharper. Yeah, he thought that DK is sharper. I said it incorrectly.
It is softer.
Yeah,
it is so much softer. And yeah.
That's because there's not 45 people streaming drafts. Basically, any time you want to watch a stream draft on YouTube.
All right, I am not letting Tannehill get crazily sniped, so we are drafting Tannehill as our Third, but really first in our hearts. Third on the board, first in our hearts. Ryan Tannehill for the double. DeAndre Hopkins, Traylon Burks stack. Quick refresher on my team for myself and for the listeners. I've got 3 QBs. That's Cousins, Bryce Young, and Tannehill. 4 running backs, but 2 of those are McCaffrey and Barkley. 8 wide receivers. Only 1 tight end, but it's Mark Andrews. Maybe this is a time to find another tight end that I like. Nah, we're not grabbing Andrews and Likely. But there are some strong tight ends here that I do like. Tyler Conklin, probably at the top. Make sure from a bye week. Conklin is a 7, I believe. Andrews is 13. Yep, we're good there. All right. Making sure there's nothing else. Oh, actually, we're going to go Leonard Fournette as our 5th and final one, assuming he signs with New England, or even if not New England, just the fact that he, is getting looks, that he has desire to play, I think is a pretty strong value. And the tight ends are pretty much a wash at that point anyway. So we'll grab Leonard Fournette as my 5th and final running back.
Bro, consigliere knows you got to just swallow your pride, especially when you're mean. I don't know anything. Just give me the ADP. Don't make too many mistakes. Look up the schedule. Draft a couple of guys that play together on week 17, and it at least looks decent. Yeah.
Coops all vibes. Got the vibe. Now the fact that he didn't grab Jaylen Warren. I mean, how many vibes can you really have when you're from Pittsburgh and you?
Bro, I've already said this twice this stream. Najee gonna win whatever the rushing award is, bro.
But the best rear end that keeps the bench warm for the starter award.
PVO is right.
All right, taking a look. Coop's got a 2.662 build right now. Lamar and Dak, strong at the QBs, heavily invested in wide receivers, catching up with his running backs and his tight ends. Pretty much could draft just about any position here if he wants. As he's thinking on that, we'll take a look at TJ's. TJ, very strong wide receivers, going 6 in the first 8 picks. Also a Herbert that he was able to stack with Johnston. Gibbs, Pirine, Dillon, Mitchell, Roschon, a little light on running backs. I have a feeling we'll probably see him strengthen that as the draft goes on. Gets that Jimmy G for the Devontae and Renfro stack. He's trying to find a Colt. He's like, what kind of Colt can I draft? Is there even Colts available right now? Do I go up? Do I go downs? Josh Downs? I don't know. Goes with Josh Kelly. Only drafting Josh Kelly probably 5 rounds too early, but it's okay.
I love this, actually. This is very fun. Justin just rips apart TJ and I's draft live. It's fantastic.
There's Josh Downs.
What Justin doesn't know is the guy that he has on his team that's going to get hurt is, the only guy who's holding up his singular position there. And my guy, Isaiah Likely, just going to catch all the touchdowns all season long.
I mean, there's a decent chance. It's likely that was your best pick.
That was a good pick. I was considering him heavily.
And I'm big on Likely. I'm not going to put him on the same team as Andrews. I guess there is some aspect to it, but
what's up with that? I was thinking the same thing. Are they? I mean, we saw them run 2 tight ends a good bit at some point in time last year, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Likely's best games are going to be when Mark Andrews is out. Now you can make an argument that okay, Andrews gets you there, but then he gets hurt, and then Likely now you get a unique aspect. It's the same argument with the handcuff aspects, but Andrews is too expensive in my mind to make that bet. All right, we are back. We are obviously Tyler Conklin's still available. That's why you grab playoff Lenny, the pick before. We're not even losing any value on the Tyler Conklin, so we're going to take Tyler Conklin there. Okay. I got a 3-5-8-2. We've got 2 more rounds remaining. Coop did give me a little call out that I only have 1 tight end kind of out there with Mark Andrews. So I got a little Conklin, and we'll probably add one more tight end as well. And that's going to be, Musgrave went. Oh, that's tough. I really wanted Musgrave. Musgrave with a bring back to Minnesota, and I like him. Bride, Arizona, Philly. We don't really have too much there. Hunter Henry. We're going to grab Hunter Henry. Now, maybe if I would have taken Kyler Murray like TJ should have, then I would have grabbed Trey McBride, but...
All right, lesson learned is I got to draft some running backs a little earlier than I drafted because my running backs all are just a bunch of trash besides Najee.
No, not besides Najee.
Yeah, well, it feels like they're trash. I'll say that. I'll say it that way.
No, he's saying Najee's also trash.
Man, I literally can't respond with a joke at all. It's like instantly, no, this guy doesn't get it. Of course.
So to be fair, I actually don't mind like all the late running backs you are drafting. But you probably should have done that, but like without Najee, and like just gone with the 0 RB, and like I think Tank, Raheem, Ford, Edwards, like I like all those.
Anything but Najee, baby.
Yeah, just not Najee.
Never Najee.
I agree. Damian Pierce was a fantastic value as well.
I did get good value on Pierce. I agree. Yeah. That's the only reason why it was a great pick.
Like, imagine this team if it had another one. I guess, to be fair, if Breece Hall, you would have grabbed there. Here, you could have.
I really wanted Breece Hall. That was my guy. I wanted
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you would have had him. But like Calvin, ETN was available and you grabbed Najee? Oh, sad face.
Yes, that's correct.
I don't know who to pick here. Should I pick another wide receiver?
Here, the more obscure, the better. And to be fair, usually your 20th round is Josh Kelly. So like you're kind of getting 2 20th round picks here.
Hell yeah. I might go with my guy Quez, actually.
You could go 4 tight end, and I'm being.
I thought about going with a 4th tight end.
Jelani Woods.
I thought about taking Levitan's boy Parham, since I already got all the Chargers. But I didn't. The 30 seconds goes by quick, dude.
Who should I pick? Like do I need to go another running back here? Ugh.
2683.
This is rough.
Kind of sharp.
I like my squad though.
Kind of sharp move by Coop. He's like, nah, I know I should have drafted ETN, but you know what? I'm making a fade. Now imagine if it was ETN and Jalen Warren instead of Najee and Tank.
Third QB, that was actually on the list, but like Sam Howell, I don't know. People like Sam Howell.
How often do you go 3 QBs? Do you think, Justin?
On DK, pretty often. Oh my God, Sam Howell's available when I have Terry McLaurin and a ugly QB room. Sam Howell in the 20th round on DK, people. You're gonna let me have this, given how horribly I drafted quarterback. You're going to give me another stack?
We just gave you the out.
A gift.
We're
4 QB?
4 QB. But like, you know how they say, like, if you got 2 QBs, you got no QBs. Usually when you have 4 QBs, you also have no QBs.
You have Blitz packs still in your account, Justin, or no?
No, I don't. And
right.
I'll let one of you two run the screen for that one.
All right. You want it in your account, Teach?
Yeah, I can do it.
All right.
All right. That was fun. Somebody just won $1 million. Probably was the auto drafter in seat 1. For the rest of us, I think it is time to rip open Blitz Pack. Let's gift it away to someone in chat. I cannot wait until Dumb and Dumber ends up winning this giveaway. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to have to ask for an ID, so we're not giving it away to a 16-year-old.
Don't worry, you don't need your dad's credit card yet. We'll get you this free pack in your inbox. You'll have it. You'll be good to go. Consigliere says like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You made your one phone call correctly. What was it? What was the taxi cab show where you could call somebody?
No, you didn't call someone. You yelled out the window.
Oh yes. What was that? What was that show called? Great show, by the way. Fantastic show.
What was that show? You yell out at
I
the
can't
taxi
think
cab
about the
window.
name of this show.
People in chat will remember. It has taxi in the name.
Yeah,
it's not taxi trivia or whatever.
It's like something cab or something like that.
Cash cab.
Cash cab. Yes.
Yeah. Too funny. There it is.
Yeah.
Chad typed it before we said it because of the delay, but
he did.
I said
Fantastic show.
All right, everyone. Here we've got it. We're gonna end the show with a little Blitz Best Ball pack opening. How this works, you can head on over to otmnft.com/blitzfantasy. Purchase your packs today. We're going to go ahead, open one up. We'll walk through the rules of the game, and then one lucky winner in the chat will get this pack and end up with it in their account.
I'm setting up a giveaway one. Did you do it yet?
I did not. No, go for it.
I've got it.
All right. So what we have here, we have 20 items in our pack. Each item represents a team in football and a position in football. The first two are going to be quarterbacks. So we've got the Seattle quarterback and the Carolina quarterback. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. Ooh, Miami wide receiver. Nice one there, Pitt, for our guy Coop. Always got to have the homer picks. 2 tight ends here. Little Seattle stack here with the
two stacks, 2 QB tight end stacks.
No, I actually
just looked.
Oh, never mind.
But they did, dude. I literally was thinking the same thing. Actually,
I did like a triple take. Like, oh wait, do we have a different QB somewhere? What's happening?
Too funny.
So the first 2 gives you 2 of each position, and then the next 10 are just going to be completely at random. After this, we will be selecting 12 out of the 20 cards in our pack to create our lineup, which will then get entered into the contest. No weekly management or anything else from there. We simply, best ball style, add up your optimal score each week. And the winner gets the money.
Don't matter. There you go. Jacksonville running back, you get Travis Etienne and Tank Bigsby. Only thing from a comic standpoint would have been if we got Pitt running back. Oh, we got Pitt running back.
We do got Pitt running back.
We got Pitt running back at the end.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That's good because you get Jalen. You don't have to worry about the Najee. When Najee just ends up getting benched or whatever, you're still getting Jalen points. That's really good.
When Najee wins the rushing award and then Jalen catches a few receiving touchdowns on the year, you'll be fantastic.
So we're starting this pack off with Pitt running back.
Chat, let us know. What are we putting on this card? Obviously, Pitt running back. QBs. Definitely. Probably go Seattle and Denver. I'm going to go with both.
Seattle QB, Denver QB.
Let's ride, baby. Let's ride.
We got some nice wide receivers. We've got Miami.
Miami's
we got
awesome.
Buffalo's
fantastic. San Francisco's really good too.
Francisco,
and Ayuk. Detroit running back and Atlanta running back are really good cards. Indy running backs are really good card. New England. Wow, we got a bunch of.
Don't we want Detroit tight end here for sure, right? Isn't that that's Hawkinson, right? Detroit tight end. Oh, it's not. Who's Detroit tight end?
Laporta.
Oh, that's right. Shit.
Because he got traded to the Vikings. Okay. Jokes aside, let's get rid of Pitt running back. We have really good running backs. I think you got to go New England, Indy, Jacksonville, Atlanta, and Detroit.
All the running backs.
At least start with it. We're not doing Pitt.
All the running backs.
I mean, Indy, you're getting JT. New England, you're getting Ramondre and likely whoever they sign. Jacksonville is great with ETN. Like Atlanta with Bijan. Detroit's amazing. Like, they're all really good running back cards.
Then go with one tight end, one defense.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, Carl's here to save the day. Laporta's an Iowa guy. Had no idea, but I love getting an Iowa guy in that DK draft. They
make good tight ends.
They that's all they make. That's all they make is tight ends.
Let's go Jacksonville D. Some correlation. Yeah. And I like Jax D. And then I'd probably
Seattle or New England, I guess.
I think
New England's probably New England because they got multiple.
Gesicki and Henry. Yeah, probably New England.
If you guys want to win anything, whoever wins this pack, just sub out 2 cards, put Pitt wide receiver, Pitt running back in there, and you'll win all the money. Nobody's going to click them. Just going to be too good. But yeah, okay. Back to the people that know stuff.
And once more, put in hashtag Blitz if you'd like to be included on the spin. Hashtag Blitz will get you eligible to win this giveaway.
Yeah,
And
pop
then,
All
that
right,
on
Teach,
in
tell the
chat.
people. We didn't really tell them. Tell the people you said no management, but what I got 12 cards. Now, how many scores count in a given week?
Yep. Yeah. So now when I'm able to look at my upcoming team, once I pick my 12 cards each week, we take your top 6 scores, which is one of every position, and then a super flex, which could be any position. So your best score at quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense, and then whatever your 6th best score is from there, counting that up each and every week. With buying the packs, 100% of the money from the pack purchases goes directly into the prize pool. Have a pretty solid payout structure there. And then these packs for July will be available up until the end of the month, expiring at the end of, I think next Monday or 2 Mondays from now is July 31st. And got a nice size already. It's a really fun, easy way to play.
It's a fun community builder. As I said, like, hey, 100% of the money goes in, 100% of the money goes out too. So there's no rake in that prize pool aspect. And this is just a fun way to kind of introduce people to the games that we build and what we're doing. And then obviously Owners Club coming soon. So lots and lots of fun. Head over to, I'll put the website in the chat, but otmnft.com. Click on the Blitz icon and you can start playing as well. But for now, should we do the giveaway? I think we've got enough entrants. Giveaway. All right, I'm gonna switch screens. I got it.
Or Justin's got it.
Justin's got it.
Yeah. There we go. We'll get the giveaway. All right. GL. Let's see who wins it. We are going to draw. Good luck to everyone as it spins. Seeing some familiar names. Josh Allen, the JJ, takes it down. Josh Allen, congrats. I think this might have been his 2nd pack giveaway this season that he has won.
Josh Allen's always grinding, so definitely what racks up.
You show up to the stream, so looking pretty good. Congratulations, Josh Allen. Open up a ticket in that Discord. This was fun. This was a good draft. Well, it wasn't a good draft, but it was a fun draft.
Always.
I already got my $10 worth of value just hearing Justin bitch out my team, so I'm good to go. The rest is all gravy, baby. It's all gravy.
I mean, to be fair, like you tanked your team worse than the running back that you drafted. Tank
and Najee.
Oof.
Backfield of champions.
It's been too long of a day. I need a break.
Justin's been on camera too long, guys. The brain is officially fried.
I'm tired. I'm about to go play a little par 3 golf tonight, so that'll be fun.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Any final words for the people? Let's send them out of here. It's Thursday. The weekend's almost here.
Yeah, I'd say just make sure you subscribe to the channel. So if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, we're going to be doing a lot more content these coming weeks leading into football. And we've already got our stream posted for next Tuesday. A little Christmas in July party. Going to be kicking that off at 3 o'clock Eastern next Tuesday afternoon. Going to be talking through all of the details for the Owners Club 2023 edition. Super pumped about that. Make sure you mark those calendars, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in Discord between now and then.
He's TJ. That's Justin. I'm Coop. Talk to you all next week. See you later.
See ya.